My name is Christopher Akinola Modupe Akinbua. Akinola. Are you ready?
Randomness. Total randomness.
Oh God.
Oh, jeez.
I'm Batman.
This is ill-nil, I guess. I don't know.
I'm Batman.
Welcome back
Two.
Ill-nil. I am Tim,
And I'm Chris.
and we have stuff to talk about because that's what we do on this page, regardless of all the craziness of people past their bedtimes or something. I have no idea what's going on, but they got sugar in the system or something. I don't know.
Yes.
But are you ready to do some show stuff?
I am.
All right, so let's get some show stuff in. No chips, damn it! Good grief!
I would like a
Stop
chip.
eating in the studio.
I would like a chip.
You can-
AMR. That's what it's called. AMR.
AMSR or something like that.
AMSR. Welcome to Ill Nil.
All right, yes. We should do one episode and just completely just do AMSR.
Bruh.
You want
I'm-
ABCD? What is it? ASMR.
Bruh.
Right.
So about that.
We'll figure it out. All right, let's actually get to what's on the screen.
Yes.
So I am stoked.
Yes.
Darkwing Duck joins DuckTales in the Duck Knight Returns.
Darkwing
This is
Duck.
the same way that they
When
introduced
there's trouble, you call
Darkwing back in the day.
Darkwing Duck.
Let's get dangerous. Yeah, they did that for Gizmo Duck and for Darkwing.
When there's trouble, you call DW. Darkwing Duck.
I thought Darkwing had his own thing from the get. I didn't know he was introduced.
They spun the character off because he was I can't remember
Drake.
what his day job was.
Like
What was
Drake.
like?
Mallard.
Was he an accountant?
Yeah, it was a PI.
No.
Oh no, he was like he was like an accountant or something.
Yeah,
like
he was
simple job.
yeah, and then he worked for Scrooge and then he had his
Because
alter
Lunchpad
ego.
McQuack was his.
Yeah, they spun him off.
Yeah, because Lunchpad McQuack was
Darkwing's ward.
Scrooge's nephew.
No, chauffeur.
Chauffeur. Okay, yeah.
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 So this is cool. I'm really happy for this because this means that we might see a Gizmo Duck spinoff because they already introduced Gizmo Duck, and now if they do Darkwing, that might spin off Darkwing. So that would be
Morgana.
really
Was
cool.
it Morgana?
His daughter,
No, Morgana. That's Gabby.
Gabby.
Gabby? I think it's Gabby.
I can't remember. Anyway,
Characters.
You're right.
Yep.
yeah. Let's get through the particulars and then we can riff for a little bit
Yep.
because I already see you pulling up stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right. So 3,154 people reached, 637 engagements, over 140 reactions, 7 comments, 88 shares.
What happened to my childhood?
The more you know.
I'd like to know.
All right, so now it's time for us to go ahead and knock out those.
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of loud from the back thing, but it's all good. Okay. All right, I guess I'll knock out the first batch. All right, Khalil, homeboy Khalil. Yeah, Daryl, we all know Daryl. Rochelle, Ashley, Christopher, Clint, Laura, Chris, Kevin, Conrado, I guess. Scott, Cody, Gareth, Seth, Sean, Patrick, Jared, Nubia, Jerry, Deanna, Michael, Gabrielle, Tim, Austin, Joshua, Charlie, and Andre, Martin, Nabil, I hope that's right.
that's Nabil.
Mike, Renee,
Rhina.
Okay.
Ryan?
I hope that works out too. Eddie, Chavez, Josh, Dave, Chris, KJ, Danielle, Alex, Maurice, William, Stephanie, Paul, Michelle. Wow, that's a lot of names. Morgan, Ryan, Aaron, Jacob, Travis, and everyone else that participated. Thank you so much for being a part of the page.
We appreciate you all.
Thanks to InsideTheMagic.net for supplying the story.
Yep.
Let's see what everybody reacted on, and then we'll just ref.
Okay, cool.
All right, cool. So, Dave went and tagged Amy. Brian tagged Senathon. I hope that's right. Steve tagged Colleen. David said fire. And then Randy, let's
Get
dangerous. So, yes, we have some fans.
Mm-hmm.
Timothy Top Fan, thanks so much. Tad Remy. And Shavis Top Fan said about time. So, what's your feeling on this whole thing of Darkwing making an appearance in DuckTales?
I'm looking forward to it. I've been waiting for it. I'm just sitting here because I was sitting here. I was like, okay. I mean, I haven't really been watching the new, up to date current Disney cartoons or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But Darkwing Duck was definitely one of the ones I looked forward to.
Did you happen to catch DuckTales yet?
I have not. You know how I found out that there was a new DuckTales? My students they were talking about it, and I'm like, wait, how do you even know that? Like,
How do you know that DuckTales exists?
okay, like, yeah, he was like, oh yeah, we watch the cartoon all the time. How? Like, what? But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I've seen some pictures of it online or whatever. So, what channel does it come on?
Disney.
Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will though.
I have a little bit of trouble with it, only because I remember Huey, Dewey, and Louie being a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
So they're a bit more
Current.
adventurous in this go round. Like
It was mostly one of them that was
what
adventurous.
Yeah, and the rest, one was kind of reserved.
all of them were part of the
Junior Woodchucks.
thank you.
Yes.
And yeah, one of the three was the one that mostly did most
All
of
the
the
stuff.
kind of adventuring thing.
And always got in trouble.
But yeah, and
the
then
rest
like
followed.
the whole thing was they all still was hanging around Uncle Scrooge.
Right.
In this one, they have the cartoon more centric around them, so it's more focused on the kids than it is on the uncle. And with the exception, they added more Donald.
Yeah, Donald's in it a lot more.
Yeah,
But you know what? I can bang with that. Like, I mean, it's like, it's still DuckTales.
And they
Mm-hmm.
bring in a lot of mention of Donald's sister, boy's mother.
yeah,
And
Wow.
Webigail is straight gangster.
yeah.
You don't mess with Webby.
They really gave a lot more personality to the kids. So it's not so much focused on the uncle and his adventures, but mostly the misadventures of the kids.
I can dig that.
I can work with them making it more modern.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel like DuckTales. At
What
least
happened to my childhood? I mean, I get it, but this is like, I mean, honestly,
I'm not trying to be
But-
an old person
dig
saying
it.
like they just completely ripped anything away from me. It just feels different.
I feel you, and I mean, and
Takes a
that's,
second to get used to.
I can dig that. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is just like, I mean, but I am glad that they actually, because it's one of those things. Like, yeah, when we were kids, we never really thought about, okay, what happened to them. The question came up to me briefly, but it was just like, okay, guess they're not gonna talk about it. I guess it doesn't matter. But then as you get older, you're like, no, like, what happened to mom? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, what's that backstory? Like, I believe they're like, this cartoon more than likely is more detailed. That gives them more of a backstory.
Yeah, they really have you caring more about the kids in this. It's not just like the kids are just dumped on Scrooge.
And
It's like there's a reason for everything in this.
And considering, you know, current days and times and the important, you know, people thinking more about the psychology of things, this, that, and the third, I'm glad they're doing that.
I
You know
can
what I'm saying?
dig it.
Because kids, I believe it will give kids something that's more relatable, considering how, I mean, every generation has situations, you know what I'm saying? But this actually gives kids directly something that they can kind of relate to.
I think the thing with having them bring in all the secondary characters and really feed them into this world of DuckTales, especially as how quick they've done it. I'm loving it. I love that they went and brought in Gizmo Duck really quick. I'm really excited for Darkwing because I really, really watched more Darkwing than I did this. But to be all fair, the one that I'm waiting on, really, is Tailspin.
I was just thinking that. I mean, can I get some? Yes. Thank you.
There you go.
Yes, that's what I was.
No,
That's what I was-
I'm just waiting on it. Like
Right.
if they're gonna bring back DuckTales and they're doing all this, they gotta bring
Not
back
just
Tailspin.
that, but like,
I loved it.
you know, they get. But no, they
Weren't you asleep?
But there's a lot of they actually let out a lot all the like Disney video games. There's a package
Yeah, it's a collection.
on a collection package on PS4. I don't know if it's on Xbox One,
I don't remember.
but it's one on PS4. I mean,
oh, the Saturday morning,
the Saturday
thing?
morning.
Yeah,
joint,
yeah.
So it has a collection of all the
the DuckTales and NES games.
Tailspin, Rescue.
I
I enjoy Rescue Rangers, but I'm like, what are you really gonna?
no, it can totally work. I mean, I didn't think they could do DuckTales, to be honest. And
Okay.
they made DuckTales work. They'll figure out a way to make Rescue Rangers work.
But I wonder what they're gonna, because with Rescue Rangers, Chip was dressed as Indiana Jones,
Yeah.
and Dale was dressed as
Magnum
Magnum PI.
PI.
So it's like, okay, then you had
what could you do today?
who had what's the girl's name?
Penny.
Gadget had
Yeah, Gadget.
the
Oh, how can we
Romper.
forget Gadget?
and
Yeah.
then Monterey Jack.
Monterey Jack.
He was just
He was the Australian
Right.
bonsai type character. What's it?
There's Zipper.
What's the dude with the knife?
Zipper.
Crocodile Dundee.
Yep.
Yeah, he was
So
the
like,
Crocodile Dundee
so it's
character.
like, how would you relate them?
I don't think it's even important.
True.
Yeah, they don't.
True.
Like kids today wouldn't need to know those references.
You're right.
I mean,
We were adults when we actually
Found out
the reference.
exactly.
yeah, yeah. All that stuff really didn't matter to us. All that mattered was they were animated and we could watch it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, in agreement, all
Make it work.
yes. So
Make it happen.
DuckTales, Disney, keep it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hopefully this won't be something where we need to get Disney Plus to keep watching all this stuff, but we see what you're doing because you just got Hulu, so we know what you're up
many
to.
Things.
Yeah. All right. So let's see what the next one is.
Who should be?
Who should be the MCU's next big villain? And see, this is one of those things where you got to hit the button. So I'm not a fan of the clickbaity stuff, but this was actually kind of fun. I didn't mind it. If special shout out to Chico for posting it.
I figured they would
Bruh, I thought they
The
said
whole-
the Beyonce.
the whole
the reactions and
go
just
straight to,
comments.
which I think they did.
Most of them did. It looks
you know
like it.
what?
Yeah. So let's knock out the logistics and then we'll get into it. So people reached 2,976 people, 511 engagements, over 180 reactions, 18 comments, 12 shares. Say it.
What? Oh, 18 comments, 12 shares. What am I saying?
It's time for
I was like, what? What? Like, now. I'm like, wait. Okay.
You with it now?
I'm with it.
All right, so let's-
But now it's time for.
Shout out!
Yeah.
All right. So I'll set you up.
Okay.
All right.
Reach
Go
over
ahead.
here. Looking. Shout, daughter. So I'm gonna stop. Okay. Tracy, Andrew. What is it? Renz, Christina, Johanna, Chris, Lucas, Zachary, Dylan, Ashley, Aaron, Austin, Trey, Brian, Tim, Kevin, Julian, Joseph, Michael. I know Michael. That sounds weird. Kevin, Tam, Brandon, Rajiv, Jacob, Dylan, Nate, Nicholas, Deb, Deb, William, Deanna, Andrew, LK, Justin, Isaiah, David, Eric, what? Jax, Jared, Sarah, Stormy, Martin, Matt, John, Jonathan, Valerie, Crystal, and Rick, Bethany, Chandler, Dan, Sammy, and many, many more.
Now, in all fairness, they might have been doing this to actually vote for who should be the next villain. So while these are reactions, they also could be votes. Either way, thank you very much.
Appreciate you.
All right. So before we get to some comments, because there's only a few that we really have, what would be your vote?
So we have Galactus, Doctor Doom, King the Conqueror, Magneto, the Beyonder. Y'all swear I said Beyonce.
The Beehive.
The Beehive. Yo, I was like, Beyond. Oh, Beyonder. Okay. And Scrolls. Honestly, considering the world today and who I am, Magneto. You know what? You know what? Hold up. So who? Okay.
Feel free to throw someone that's not up there.
Villain?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, while you're thinking about it, I'll throw out a vote. I'm voting Galactus because it's already happened in the movies. It just needs to come to fruition.
So my thing is just like, okay, so we're talking about the next big villain,
You've done Galactus.
right?
But they haven't fought Galactus, right?
Remember they made him a giant cloud.
It's Silver Surfer, and then he just
Yeah,
faded.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
He was in the
Yeah.
Silver Surfer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That giant
That was
cloud
Galactus.
Galactus.
yeah,
Oh,
because Galactus created Silver Surfer.
I thought he was okay. I was thinking X-Men. Okay.
So what I'm trying to figure
So
out, like,
I
okay,
changed my mind. I'm gonna go with Doom, because hopefully they can fix Doom. Because I didn't like Doom in Fantastic Four.
which one?
Any Fantastic
I mean,
Four.
like, cause he was in a
The
couple of.
original wasn't
Yeah. Yeah.
My whole thing is just like, okay, like it's I hear what they're saying as far as the next big villain, but it's like, okay, the next big villain, but who's the hero? Who are the heroes going to be? Because again, the heroes are going to match.
question.
The heroes going to match the situation. So I mean, of course, everybody's been talking about fixing the X-Men.
Once that
So-
deal, once the deal's been done, which I think it's already done.
Yeah, I think it's already done.
Yeah.
So once something's actually,
they'll get them back, and automatically, I mean, we can already assume it's going to be Magneto for
Yo.
X-Men.
right. And the thing is, like, and I guess my thing is like with Magneto, it's like that conflict. Like, you know, me, no shade. I'm slightly Team Magneto.
You just want the villain to win.
No,
I can
like,
appreciate that.
He's not, to me, he's not even a villain. He's an anti-hero.
So is Wolverine.
it? And Deadpool.
Yep.
Is Wolverine really?
Yes. Yes. He's not a hero, and he's not a villain.
Well, he's pimped into being a hero, though.
Well, same thing for Magneto being a villain, but you just called him an anti-hero.
Because of the way they are.
This is true.
It's all about
and
their
the way that the
intention.
worlds are.
They have no problem killing, which makes them anti.
Right. This is
So
true.
they're doing it for the quote-unquote greater good.
Right, because yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, you're right. Because they all have good, they both have good intentions.
Well, in their
And-
own eyes, they have good intentions.
Magneto is.
Magneto's about protecting his own, even though the way he goes about doing it is very genocidal.
Yeah.
Protecting his own is eliminating everyone else.
Okay, yeah. I okay no. I mean, yeah. That's when I kind of like Magneto. Can we talk about this?
You want who?
Neymar.
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 He
Why
plays
does that-
baseball. But I'm pumped. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, no, it's Nomar. Oh well, it almost worked. Nomar.
And there's rumored he might be the next Black Panther.
I think they actually just released some information about the date for Black Panther 2.
Hold on.
So
Hold on. You gotta get a close up of this.
Oh well, let me switch the camera for you. There you go. You happy now? All right. Back to the story.
Wakanda forever.
Oh, if that's the case, then
Oh, pause.
switch cameras.
And this is not a costume. Thanks. But yeah.
All right, so let's see what our fans did. All right, so top fan Sadiq, what up? Says first do Juggernaut correctly, then we can talk.
True.
Done correctly in Deadpool.
Huh?
He was fixing Deadpool. Yeah, I agree.
The first Deadpool?
Second.
Second one.
Yeah, Deadpool
I didn't get to finish it.
Then you
I
need to go
started
back.
watching it, and then somebody called, and
You need to go back and watch
Go
X
back and
Force.
watch it, and then I'll tell you a fun fact about who actually plays it.
Oh God. No, I have. Oh, I have my sources. Yeah.
What's it called? I would say the line from the other Juggernaut, but I'll reserve that for later.
I'm the Juggernaut.
Yes. I'm the Juggernaut, Beyonce.
Oh my God.
All right, so
We're gonna get so much hate mail.
Bzzz. No, they're not gonna trip.
yeah, they're not on this page.
Nah, they,
Yeah.
no, they
All
are
right.
here.
Oh no,
But they're not gonna trip.
they're
Y'all-
gonna
y'all
flame on.
We could.
All right, Keith says Galactus or Kang. Jason, top fan, 100% Kang because he has ties to both the Fantastic Four and the X-Men. I could work with that.
Crossover.
Yeah. Daniel says the answer is always Doom. MF Doom. No, I like MF Doom. All right. Shout out to Like Hip Hop. All right. Jacob says Adam Warlock.
Well, they missed their chance with that. So, plus he wasn't never really a villain.
I guess.
Yeah,
I guess
'cause
I
he
could read.
wasn't-
I guess I could read this one. It's not bad. It's just opinionated. Chris says Trump. Oof.
You know what? Hear me
allow
out.
it.
Hear me out. Hear me out. So, if it was Trump, where were we at 2019? When's his last? How long does it usually take for them to make a movie?
How long does a movie take to produce?
Uh-huh.
Roughly about 2 years for a Marvel flick.
It's 2019, right?
Right now it is, yeah.
No shade, no read. I'm here for it.
Back to the comments. Unless you have something you want to say.
I mean, it's possible, and you can hit. We'll even give him superpowers.
He has his own comic.
He does. He already has superpowers. He's. Well, I can't say that for sure after the reports. All right, I'll reserve judgment for what I was about to say. All right, so back to the page. All right, top fan Christina says, I guess you tagged Leanne. And is Lane a person? Lain?
Lain Lane. Yeah.
I don't know. Well, top fan Christina replies, no. I think that might have been a tag. I'm not so sure. Yeah, it's a tag. All right. So then Christina then replies with Magneto with a nice GIF.
GIF. That's my word, and I'm sticking to it.
Christina says, but they could make Galactus so much better. I agree. And then Leanne replies, top fan, true, but since they are likely to do anything with the Fantastic Four license or the X-Men for any 3 years or so, have already established villain. True, they weren't the villains of Captain Marvel, but they could be the exception and not the rule.
Who?
I think they're talking about Magneto.
Okay.
And then Christina was like, okay, fine. And then she throws up a GIF
GIF.
of Deadpool, a.k.a. Ryan Reynolds, going,
GIF.
Stop hating.
I know. So Austin says, all of them. A super villain team. Just throw them all in. I love it.
What?
I can work for that.
Oh, like, wow. Like, because you know there's that DC villain video game.
Yeah. Yeah. They
If
can do that.
They can really.
They can do that with Marvel.
Yo, if they could make this happen and make it look good, like, yo,
Well, the only time Marvel's done like any
Yeah, for Spider-Man. But no, I think they've done.
Was their own entity from the beginning.
Yeah. Well, they might be able to figure something out if they wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, because DC has Suicide Squad, so
Yeah. All right, let's wrap this one up so we can get to the last one. Miguel says Doom. You could build a lot. You could build on him a lot without going too big too soon. That's true.
And he's also a Black Panther villain as well. So.
Yeah. Tyler, another top fan, says Annihilation should be up there. That's a good choice. Matthew did a tag, which went with, I personally want to see a good Galactus or Doctor Doom. I agree. Carrie, top fan, says it's going to be Galactus. Everything points to it being so. Possibly. Tim says Kang, the Beyonder, only when they do Secret Wars and do it right. Galactus, not until all heroes have been introduced and united. Our very own Tracy, top fan to us, says definitely the Beyonder or Galactus. I vote for either what she says. Top fan Joseph says, can someone let me hold a top fan badge? Only long enough for me to be able to steal it, though. No longer. Promise. Oh, I wanted to be a top fan. So he's a top fan. There you go, Joseph. Congratulations. You earned it. Temporarily.
yeah.
Keith, top fan. Scrolls seem to be the logical jump with addition of Captain Marvel. Dr. Doom would be an easy tie-in with the Fantastic Four. I don't think they are going to jump to pull the X-Men into the MCU just yet. Galactus is too OP for the MCU in its current stance. With replies, Isaac says, Thanos with the complete Infinity Gauntlet is stronger than Galactus. So how is Galactus too OP? And Keth says, as it currently stands, I can't see them throwing another similar strength character into the MCU for quite a while. It's more likely they will pull in lower level villains in order to tie in other heroic franchises like the Fantastic Four.
Properly.
And then Chris ended off by saying, Lex Luthor. Ha 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 ha. Just ruining everything.
Dumbass.
Stop it. Stop it, Bobby.
Bobby.
All right. So let's go ahead and wrap on the last one.
CGI rodents in 1999. CGI rodents in 2019.
Perhaps humans are regressing over the years.
You know what though? Because actually, Stuart Little was pretty. Yeah. I mean, but the thing is though, in the storybooks, in the storybooks, it's like Stuart Little, he looked like a regular mouse. Sonic has never looked like an actual traditional.
He doesn't look
hedgehog.
like a hedgehog.
So
no.
it's like
He's very blue compared to an actual hedgehog.
thank you. So it's like, well, what do you already expect? Like, what do you want? What do you want from them?
Here's the thing, though. It's the whole thing of taking liberties with something that's fictitious. And all right, let me switch cameras. Come on. All right, this isn't even really the Sonic. I don't think this is the Sonic from the. No, it is the Sonic from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, it's a little bit changed. I don't think that the Sonic had the brows over the eyes. Yeah.
So they did change it.
Well, they're going to change it,
Been tweaked.
but this isn't the one from the movie trailer.
Okay.
At least the one that's freaking everybody out. But in any instance, I think that this is unfair because it's two totally different worlds.
Exactly. It's like it
and
makes no sense. It's like
Stuart Little is supposed to be a little mouse character,
He
and
looks like a
Sonic
regular
is supposed
mouse.
to be Sonic.
if you had a mouse in the Sonic world, like what would the mouse look like?
Sonic, same thing like Tails. and
Okay,
Knuckles.
Like
And Rose.
you want Tail to look like a regular fox, like bruh.
How could he if he has two tails? So
I mean,
yeah.
I mean you could, but no.
Was he doing
No.
the way?
Do you know the way?
I spit on you.
What? But yeah.
So let's sing the song of our people.
Eh.
So You want to do it or me?
We have 4,532 people reached.
Yep.
426 engagements.
Yep.
5 comments. 59 shares.
Yep.
So now it's time for
Shout out.
yeah.
All right. So I'll go ahead and knock this out real quick. All right, Homeboy Anderson. Hey, welcome back. Shane, Mohammed, Renz, I think, Zaman, Moana, Aurea, Herb, Tyler, Andrew, James, Kari, Austin, Dylan, Deb, Ryan, Jason, Max, Joseph, Nick, Eric, Edgar, Ray, Dan, Ian, Caroline, Brian, Raul. I'm sorry, I really love Fist of the North Star. That's Fist of the North Star thing. Lenny, Ryan, or Renee, I think. Cody, Chelsea, Chad, Sydney, Travis, Maxie, AJ, Alex, Shamir, Tomas, Autumn, Peter, Justin, Claudine, Austin, Joshua, Earl, Roger, Tyler, Clint, and many more. Thank you all for the support on the page.
Appreciate you.
All right, so we'll do some comments and then we'll talk a little bit and let's see where this goes. This is gonna be fun.
Oh God.
Okay, Cole says this makes no sense. Y'all talking about the movie, about a video game character. If they were to make him look more real, it would be horrible. The movie would just be Todd Ed AF. So I don't know.
It would be remedial as hell. Like, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Like,
You got to do something with anything that's going to be a modern movie, but I could see where there's a little bit of dismay. Yeah.
what do you want?
Well, for me, if you're asking me what I want, I don't want a CG Sonic. To be honest, I want a Who Framed Roger Rabbit situation.
That'd be dope.
You know what?
I want a cartoon character in a real world, and actors playing with animated characters.
Bro, are they even made like that anymore?
I think
I
I
mean,
think
it could be
CG.
done. I mean,
Jam 2 coming out, so
Well, who knows how that's going to work out? We don't even know if it's going to be animated 3D or CG.
right.
So,
I can't see them going.
considering we haven't seen a new Warner Brothers, hey, they done it. It's not improbable. So, there's that. Justin says
Said.
something, and we'll move on. I can't even scroll past it. Okay. Whatever.
I'm not allowed to say that.
Top fan, Sadiq says, no, perhaps about it. I don't know what that. Oh, perhaps humans have regressed over the years, so perhaps. All right, Nick, top fan, tags and gets a comment that says, Lucas says, it's a fact. I guess he's saying that humans have progressed. I don't know. All right, Rob says, well, one Stewart was modeled after a real life mouse. 2 hedgehogs aren't rodents. And 3, Sonic the Hedgehog is the new Sonic movie. And the new Sonic movie is modeled after a video game animated rendition of a hedgehog. Something bound to get lost in translation and all that. And then Zachary says, yeah, this is dumb. And
They went really technical.
yeah. And then Eric replies back with a
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman pick. It says,
He's right, you know.
all right. So, last thoughts on this whole thing. Because we this is a dead horse that's being beaten a lot.
I stand by what I said. What I said. Like, dog, it's not that serious. Like, it's like it's a CGI character that's based off of a cartoon character that's based off of an animal, sir, madam.
What you looking at me
Madam,
for? What
sir.
did I do? Look at them.
I'm sorry, sir, madam, sir.
All right.
Stop it.
I'm going to say this.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Use your force for good, people. You already got them shook. They already said that they're going to change it and model it. I know that we're putting this back out there for you guys to ramp up and get mad about again, but still, it's just a joke. It's probably going to be an okay movie. But,
The Force.
yeah, he's saying this is not the hedgehog you seek.
You're
But-
happy.
But in all instance, we'll just have to wait and see.
This is true.
Yeah. So, if you're like me, just play your video games. Remember the good times.
Yes.
And, hey,
Oh.
here we go. Sega.
Control. Stop that.
This is Illnil. I love it.
I've been brainwashed. Your mind is always
Sega.
Do